The question of free will versus determinism has puzzled philosophers and scientists for centuries. Are we truly masters of our own destiny, or are our actions predetermined by forces beyond our control, like actors following a cosmic script? This debate strikes at the heart of what it means to be human, shaping our understanding of morality, responsibility, and the meaning of life itself. On one hand, we have the compelling argument for determinism. This perspective suggests that the universe operates according to unyielding laws of physics and biology. Every effect has a cause, a chain reaction stretching back to the Big Bang. Our brains, being part of this physical universe, must also obey these laws. If our brains are simply complex machines subject to these laws, then our thoughts, desires, and actions are ultimately predetermined. We may experience the illusion of making choices, but this is just the inevitable outcome of our pre-programmed neural circuitry. This view can be unsettling, leaving us to wonder about the purpose of striving if our paths are already laid out for us. However, something within us rebels against this deterministic view of reality. We feel the weight of our choices, the burden of responsibility for our actions. We experience the joy of pursuing our passions and the remorse of making mistakes. To simply dismiss these feelings as mere illusions seems to disregard a fundamental aspect of what it means to be human. The determinist argument gains traction when we consider the incredible progress of science in explaining the natural world. Physics has unraveled the secrets of gravity, electromagnetism, and the atom, revealing a universe governed by elegant mathematical equations. Biology has delved into the complexities of the human brain, mapping neural pathways and identifying the chemical messengers responsible for our thoughts and emotions. With each scientific breakthrough, the deterministic view seems to gain more ground. If our brains are nothing more than intricate networks of neurons firing electrical impulses, then it stands to reason that our thoughts and actions are simply the products of electrochemical reactions, following the same laws of cause and effect that govern the rest of the universe. This perspective can be both awe-inspiring and unsettling. Awe-inspiring because it reveals the interconnectedness of all things, the intricate dance of particles that gives rise to the complexity and beauty of the cosmos. Unsettling because it challenges our deeply held beliefs about free will and the special place humans hold in the grand scheme of things. If we are just biological machines operating according to deterministic laws, then what happens to our notions of free will, moral responsibility, and the meaning of life itself? These questions have plagued philosophers and theologians for centuries, and the answers remain elusive. Despite the compelling arguments for determinism, most of us experience the world as agents of our own destiny. We feel the weight of our choices, agonizing over decisions big and small. We feel pride in our accomplishments and remorse for our mistakes. This subjective experience of free will, regardless of its basis in reality, is a powerful force in our lives. Imagine for a moment a world without the feeling of free will. In such a world there would be no sense of accomplishment, no joy in pursuing our passions, no love or compassion for our fellow humans. For what would be the point of striving, of loving, of creating, if our actions were merely the predetermined outcomes of a cosmic script? The feeling of free will, whether real or illusory, gives our lives meaning and purpose. It allows us to take ownership of our actions, to strive for something better, to love and be loved in return. To deny the importance of this subjective experience would be to deny a fundamental aspect of what it means to be human. The implications of a deterministic universe extend far beyond our personal experiences. If our actions are predetermined, how can we hold people accountable for their actions? The very foundation of our justice system rests on the assumption that individuals have the capacity to choose between right and wrong. If this assumption is flawed, then our entire system of punishment and rehabilitation is called into question. Furthermore, the concept of free will is deeply intertwined with our understanding of morality. If we are not truly free to make our own choices, then what does it even mean to be morally responsible? Does the concept of good and evil even hold meaning in a deterministic universe? These are not merely abstract philosophical questions, but issues with profound implications for how we live our lives and structure our societies. However, even if we were to accept the deterministic view, it doesn't necessarily lead to moral nihilism. We can still strive to create a more just and compassionate world, even if we believe that our actions are ultimately predetermined. We can view ourselves as part of a grand cosmic unfolding, our actions contributing to the evolution of the universe itself.